How are you? How is it in the training camp in Antalya?
Yeah, hello, good evening. No, like this camp, it's going good. You know, like with hard trainings, with a lot of things to get in shape. You know, it's because we had like a few days off, so now it's like time to get back to work hard. You know, because in a few days we have a really important game against FCB, so we are training we are having this camp like the most serious we can to arrive to the match and make our best.
How do you feel about the rest of the Super League, the people involved in the phenomenon that call you a revelation this season? It's an advantage, a disadvantage for you? How do you feel about it?
No, like to be honest, I think for us it's kind of the same. You know, it's normal because it's a team that comes from the second division and goes directly to Super League and like stays in fifth position for now. You know, and it's kind of, to be honest, like normal. We just try to do our best. You know, each day we know like our qualities. We know like the things we need to do better. And we just go to the game. We make our job. You know, we try to be like the most efficient possible to do our goals, you know, to make it better. And for now, like I think we are in a good in a good trajectory.
How were you convinced to come to Romania last year?
In the beginning I wasn't that convinced, you know, but with the time, like I spoke with a few people, like some guys that were here already or were here before, and they kind of convinced me about the project in the club too, like the possibility, the real possibility that it was like going to a secondary league, you know, and make good things here, and then like a bigger leagues can watch, you know. So that was my main goal when I accepted like the offer to come here.
Do you feel that you can stay on the position that you are right now
The position in the league,
in the standings?
in the league.
Yes.
No, to be honest, like I don't find like anything to don't make that, you know. Like I think it was already like 20, 21 games and we are still in this position, you know, since early in the season. So it's because we deserve to be there until now. So we just need to keep doing our job, to keep doing our maximum, like every game, you know. Like now it's going to be like a few games, like direct games where we need to make the points, because like it's like that, you know. If we get the points, it's the best way for us to stay in that position. And for sure I believe in this team, I believe in this club, and we deserve to be there.
Tell me a little bit about your experience last season at Buzău.
It was like a difficult experience, to be honest. Like I arrived in the club, like the club, like these are just like, but it's not the same, you know. Like it was a club with difficult conditions in this, but I knew already when I accepted the offer. I just tried to do my best, you know. Like with the team, we kind of started good, but with the time we went down and down and down. And you know that when you go to the last positions, it's very hard even mentally to keep that, to be like with the focus and everything. Like we changed with a lot of coaches during the season, and unfortunately we couldn't make it, you know. Like we did our best, like the time I was there, like until January I did my best. And for sure, like no one wanted that, but it's part of football, you know. Like teams, some teams need to go down, some teams need to go up, and unfortunately it was us.
Were you surprised though by the conditions you find at Buzău when you came to Romania? You said you talked with some players that were already there.
Yeah. Because it's a club that it was not used to be in the Super League, you know, in first division. So like the conditions were not the best. Like to be honest, were not the best. And even that, like for sure, doesn't help like any player, you know. But it's something that we need to put aside, and we just go there to try to do our job the best possible.
Although the conditions are not the best, you scored some important goals during the first part of the year. You continued at Argeș at the same pace. How did the Portuguese player that were custom with the Portuguese championship, with the Portuguese training camps, with the way you're doing things there, what was your impact with Romania?
To be honest, it's difficult. It's difficult, and even it's something that I've been working, like even here, like with the coach, with everybody, you know, because For me, it's difficult, the situation, because I was used since young kid, I played like 12 years in Benfica. So I was used to like one philosophy, and here it's like completely different. So it's kind of like sometimes I feel that it's not like the kind of style that the best style that goes into my qualities, So I just try to do my job and try to fit the best possible and win another things for sure, like, because I need to, like, with the time, like with the difficulties that I'm facing here, I'm winning, for example, the aggressive part, like on the duels, try to win more duels, and this, that it was something that in Portugal I didn't need it. It was just more with the ball, just technical things. A lot of tactic. Here is some like much more physic. A lot of transitions, most of the parts in the second time. And it's something that with the time I'm getting better, but for sure, like it's two different types of football.
About Romania, outside of football, day by day life, what do you like about our country? What do you don't like?
To be honest, I'm one guy that like stays a lot at home. I stay a lot at home with my friends that are here from the team. It's not that I do so much, but I like to go. For example, when you have some free day, I go to Bucharest. We go to Terme or something. Like there is like a few like places close to Pitești that are nice. And even with the guys in the team, like we make a few activities. It's always nice because I stay here alone. So I need to find things to do, like when I have the time. But like daily, it's like most of the days I just go training, go home, rest. I go gym. So it's not that I have so much time to see things, but I know like a few like places like with the mountains and these that are very nice here. Even Brasov, like with the snow. Like I didn't went there, but I went. I wanted to go for sure. But like I know a few things that I need to.
About food, have you tried some Romanian national dishes that you liked?
Yes,
in particular?
I've tried not that much because I'm kind of difficult in terms of the food, but Micii, I like a lot Micii.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the other things for me, it's difficult because here you like a lot pork. It's something that I noticed since the beginning that pork for you it's like amazing.
A religion.
Yeah, like a religion. Yeah, for sure. Like, and in Portugal we are not used to that. It's like because they kind of think like pork it's not that healthy, and even more for a football player. So it's something that I try to don't eat that much, even that I know that it's good. The taste is different in this, but for me Micii is the best so far.
How about Romanian music? Did some of your colleagues show you some Romanian traditional music?
Yes, music it's something difficult because even I spoke with a few of them, and music it's something that I can't like truly like. It's some style of music that for me like doesn't go with my taste.
Portuguese music is a little bit soft.
Yeah. Like I'm more into like Portuguese music, Brazilian music, like the Spanish music. It's different, But I know that here they love it even in the dressing room. Like how can I say? Like during the week,
okay,
we choose the songs. So it's like Brazilian songs and all this.
Okay.
But in the weekend for the game, it's just Romanian. So that's why like when we stay like for the game, I put like my phone, my AirPods, and I keep with my music.
Who is your roommate?
My roommate, it's Lazar. Yeah.
Okay. How do you get along?
It's nice, because since last year we know each other, So when I arrived here in Pitești, like I arrived and 2 days after we had the first game. So he was like the only guy that I know. And he asked me like, do you want to stay with me? And he's like, I stay in since now, like we are always together, like even on the training, on the room, and this, like he's a very good guy.
For the remainder of the season, what's your, just personally, not team-wise, what's your objective? Individually.
Okay.
I know the teams always come first, but individually.
Yes. Like individual for me, like it's always like try to do the best possible, like try to get like inside the most minutes possible, try to help the team with the goals, with assists, like with the good performances, because like we all know like strikers like doesn't matter that much if he run a lot, if he pushes a lot, if he plays so good. If in the final, if you don't score, if you don't make like a statistic, it's like it's not that good, you know. So for sure, it's something that when I go to the game, like stays inside my head, but it's not that I'm so focused on that, because like I know that the goals and the assists and all these, like they come naturally, you know. So the more chill I am during the game, like the more the things like come.
Let's talk about a little about Portugal. What do you remember from your childhood? The one of the best memories, the one that when someone says childhood, you already go with the mind there.
Okay. Like the main thing, it's like football. Since young, like I remember to play football, like with my uncle, with my grandfather. I ask like that, like I wake up sometimes like so early just to go to the park to play with him, like to play with my dad. So that's something that's even at home. Like a lot of times I break like glasses, I break things because I was playing with the balls, and I didn't have that thing, you know. So I just shoot the ball and break something, and my mother come to me like, you did this, you can't. But like I was always playing, so that's something that I remember. Like, you know, like I think almost all the kids, like when we are when we are young, like it's football. It's always in our mind, you know. Like most of them, and I'm not different.
I suppose you are a fan of Benfica.
Yes.
In the academy there, have you trained? You are part of the generation with some, I don't know, players that are in the West in the top 5 leagues now.
Yes.
Which
So
one?
I'm 2000, you know. So my generation, it's like 2000. Like I have, for example, like Joao Felix, that is 99. So it's not that he's from my age, but he was like, sometimes I train with him in this. So we were like together, and it's nice to see like how they were and where they are now, you know, because it's something that since that age you could see that they are different, you know. They had like different things, and for sure, like they deserve to be where they are.
Because we talked about some players that are in the circuit of the national team, I want to ask you, how do you feel the Portugal's chances are this year at the World Cup? Do you think it can finally be Portugal's big year?
To be honest, like Portugal is always there. Like when you think like on the list to be the champion or something, like Portugal needs to be there because of the players like we have, you know. Like if you think like in all positions, like we have like really good players like playing just in the top leagues, you know. So it's something that for sure it's in their minds, you know, and they go there, like they will honor our country definitely. And I truly believe like it's football, everything can happen. Like a lot of good countries goes there too. You have like Spain, France, all these teams, you know. But for sure, like with the team that we have, it's something that needs to be like in their eyes, like to be the goal is to be the champion. And
What do you
nothing more.
think missed in 2020 and 2018 for Portugal to win? Also a great team, one of the favorites each of the last 2 editions.
You know, like it's football. It's football because it's something that can happen. For example, we won at the Euro under 16, and we were not like even close to be the favorites. And if you think like, for example, the last World Cup or Euro, like for example, we played much better against France, and we go to penalties and we lose. So it's something that in football can happen, but like it's like a so short competition that one game makes a difference. It's not like a championship that you have like 30-40 games and it's like much more regular. Here, like it's a competition that with one game everything can change. Like a bad day for the team.
What would you give to be on the pitch? Let's say,
What I would give
yes,
to be in the
in the
World Cup.
pitch at the World Cup playing for Portugal.
To be honest, it's a really like a big dream, you know. I know it's hard, but it's a big dream. But
It's your biggest dream, you would say?
yeah, like in terms of football, for sure. Like when you play for your country, when you like see, because it's not that you play for you or for your family. No, it's like really everybody, you know, and you listen the anthem like before the game. It's something like wonderful for sure. But to be honest, like I just think about doing my job here, you know, trying to do the best I can, and let's see like where it goes.
In the end, I want you to say 3 words that would maybe characterize the remainder of 2026. What would
Just
that be?
just 3 words.
3 words, in 3 words.
Okay, success, um, happiness, and let's say like healthy.
May all that happen to you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.